Yes, people, second day vlog of Marbella. Today we're going to do a full day of eating and we're also going to run you through some training clips as well. Bear in mind, I am 4 weeks out, so I am on 1,500 calories. So if you're following this diet, it wants to be something where it's towards the back end of your diet. I wouldn't be starting in this position. Right guys, gym and cardio has been ticked. We're just walking to the beach now. We're gonna get 30 minutes of steps in before I eat anything else because it is currently just before 12 o'clock and I wanna wait until realistically at least half 12 to get another meal in. Now, in terms of it being ideal, you would wanna eat around about 60 minutes after training. That's always fine because your heart rate comes back to normal. It's more than likely gonna be about 90 minutes after I've trained today that I'm eating. I do understand at this point that I'm gonna be digging away at muscle with how deep I'm into a deficit, but I am willing to take that at the minute because we were bulking for a good bit of time. And I understand as well, after this deficit, that we will be going straight back into a bulk anyway. So, time's been optimal. You're better off eating 60 minutes after training. That would be ideal. But with the fact that I'm not really hungry, to be honest with you, at the minute, I just find coming out, getting some steps in, walking to the beach for a little bit, really helps with mentality, setting myself up for the day and not chasing my tail. You know, for me personally, I would rather go and get my steps done and then eat after than, you know, go and eat and then get steps and then suddenly I'm hungry again and I need another meal. Right then, meal number 2 of the day. We have 230 grams of 0% fat-free yogurt, 30 grams of protein. This is an absolute belter of a meal, one of my favorite. Always post-workout because it does have some carbs in it with the raspberries. As you notice, quite low carbs. So breakfast and this meal has some of the carbs of the day. Yes, it's still low carbs, but I do like to put a lot of my carbs around the training. What you can do as well, if you've got time, I just want to eat this now. I just made it. But if you have time, pop this in the freezer for about an hour. It turns into basically like frozen yogurt. It is unbelievable. Yes guys, I'm a hungry boy. Third meal of the day. High protein, high in fat, very low in carbs. The only carbs is the low sugar ketchup. So we've got 100 grams of tomatoes. We've also got 3 sausages, which is a little bit higher in fat. We've got some egg whites. We've got about 300 grams of that. So it's about 45 grams of protein and 12 grams of fat this meal. And yeah, I just love the amount of volume we've got here. So I'm gonna scran this down me and I'll see you next on the final meal. We're wrapping the day up nicely then. This is one of my favorite meals just because it's a bit higher in carbs. So we've got 250 grams worth of potato, 180 grams worth of chicken, some spinach and tomatoes. To show you guys one of the most important things, it's weighing out all your foods, right? So we're even weighing the tomatoes. Gonna have 40 grams of peri-peri sauce. This is 10 calories for 40 grams as well. Don't sleep on your spicy sauces, guys. If you're not into your spices, then get your low calorie ketchups. But ultimately, very important when you are this low in calories, you weigh yourself out, otherwise it is a waste of time at the end of the day. So one of my favorite meals, just down to the pure size and volume. As you notice, 1,500 calories in today. I actually have quite a bit of food, like 4 meals, good bit of protein, 180 protein each meal, about 40 private protein anyway. But I'm gonna dig into this absolutely starving and we're signing off here.